Good afternoon. My name is Dane Lang, and I'm a co-owner and manager of Yarrabee Farms. This is a sad and difficult time. Today, I want to provide you with some additional information about our Yarrabee Farms operation and an update on employment practices. I also want to share what we can about our former employee and answer your questions. However, before I provide this update, my father, Craig Lang, has a brief statement from our family.
As a father and grandfather, I am deeply saddened by the news of Mollie Tibbetts' death. On behalf of our family, I want to express our heartfelt condolences to her family. In a community the size of Brooklyn, you know almost everyone. We have lost one of our own. What a tragic end to a life that was full of promise and hope. The individual arrested and charged in the death of Mollie was employed by our family farming operation, Yarrabee Farms. We are a small, sixth-generation farm located in rural Poweshiek County. We are still shocked to learn that one of our employees was involved. We continue to cooperate with the investigation, and we have provided information about our former employee, including hiring records to the authorities. There will be plenty of time to discuss immigration, but however, now is not the time. Now is a time to grieve and remember Mollie and her family. Our family stands solemnly with so many in our community and across the nation who had prayed for Mollie's safe return.
And now for an update on our hiring practices and to answer your questions. First, when anyone applies for a job at Yarrabee Farms, they must provide required government identification. In this case, the individual did provide a state-issued photo ID and a social security card. These items are required for us to complete an I-9, which is a federal document. Our practice is to take a second enhanced step to verify the applicant's identification. We screen every applicant through the Social Security Administration's Social Security Number Verification Service. Two forms of identification is the standard by which employers often validate someone's employment eligibility. In addition, we ran that information through the verification service and the information came back verified. That means that the exact name, birth date, and exact Social Security number were all cross-referenced. What we learned in the last 24 hours is that our employee was not who he said he was. And just within the last 4 hours, we have come to learn that the Social Security Administration Employment Verification Service is not the same as EVerify. Our family member who handles the verification process believed the systems were the same. They are not the same systems. And we apologize for any confusion this caused with our earlier statement. I know many of you have questions about our former employee. This individual was considered to be an employee in good standing. What I mean by this is that he came to work every day, was on time, and got along with his coworkers. I want you to know that all of us are saddened by the tragic death of Mollie and the realization that one of our coworkers was involved. Finally, we will continue to cooperate fully with local authorities and the Iowa Department of Criminal Investigation.
Who did Cristhian tell you he was? You said he was somebody else to you guys. Who did he tell you he was?
I don't know if I can tell you the name he gave us. That's part of the investigation, and those documents are part of the investigation.
He was not Cristhian Rivera.
No. I mean, I can't tell you.
Did he provide a local address? Like, where did you send some of those tax forms each year?
We provided his his tax forms to him at the address of his residence.
Okay.
What steps are you taking to make sure that the right identification forms are ran through the right system?
So we've been talking with our immigration lawyer. We're signing up for e-verification, and we intend to fully vet everyone through the EVerify system.
Can you
You
list
talked
the
about
documents that you
someone
provided?
else. By what means did you learn that the suspect in custody was your coworker, since you had a different identification form?
I learned that our employee was the suspect when everyone else found out yesterday.
What
But by
name did he go
visual-
by on the
by
farm
seeing his
here? What
picture?
name did he go by on the farm?
I don't think I can say that. I believe that's part of the investigation.
Not Christian.
That's correct.
What dates were he was he employed?
He's worked for us, the suspect has worked for us for almost 4 years. And I believe he's been a resident of Brooklyn for 7 years.
Just to clarify what I was asking before, you saw then his photograph in the media and said,
Yes.
wait a minute, is that
Yes. That's when I knew that our employee was the suspect.
did you go to the farm? Did they come to you?
I don't think I can talk about the investigation.
Did he give you references?
No, we normally don't request references.
Dane, I understand you got a lot of phone calls, a lot of hurtful, angry phone calls. What do you say to the folks around this country who are probably pointing to you and your family and saying that you should have done more to verify this individual's identity?
This is tragic. Mollie's death is tragic. Everyone in our community wishes that this hadn't happened. I believe we complied, I know we complied with the full extent of the law when we filled out the I-9.
Have you gone back and checked any of your other current employees that they might have also provided falsified information?
So we're working with our attorneys on that.
Is there anyone that's kind of popped up that you were suspect?
Not that I'm not that
Provided
I'm aware of.
You did actually run them through some form of identification program?
I'm-
Even though it's not the EVerify one?
Yes, I'm not sure, but I can get an answer to that for you.
Do you know if he had any sort of previous contact with Mollie? I understand you and your family.
This was shocking to us. I don't know what people do. I know what people do when they're here. I don't know what they do when they're not here. I mean, Mollie was well known, well liked, but I don't know and I can't answer that.
When
Did
he
you or
was
yourself
here,
have any
what-
contact with the suspect and describe that contact and describe what he was like here?
I contacted, or my contact extended to the extent of his employment. I didn't see him outside of employment.
Is there any
What
violent
was his
act in his
Did you
employee
interact with
record?
him?
Are there any violent acts?
Yes, he worked. He worked here, but his responsibilities were basically the same every day, and he wasn't a problem.
What were his responsibilities day to day?
He helped with some of the cow movement and some of the just day-to-day cow husbandry practices.
Was he living in family-owned property?
I don't know if I can answer that as part of the investigation.
Did you guys notice any differences in him following July 18th when he was still working here?
I did not.
Was he ever violent at work?
No, he got along well with his coworkers. This is shocking.
How much faith do you have in the EVerify system now, and how long will you continue to use it?
How much faith
Faith
do
in
we?
the EVerify system that you use.
We did not use it. As I was trying to clarify, we did not use the EVerify system. We used the Social Security Administration system.
Do you provide housing for your employees here?
Some of our employees, yes.
Is he included in that?
I don't know if I can tell you that.
Given the fact that there was confusion on your part,
And I'm very sorry.
no. Between these two programs for verification, the Social Security program and the EVerify system, would you say this is a gap, a confusion that other employers would encounter? I mean,
So,
this went on for years.
Yes. So before the EVerify system was in place, I believe that we were using the Social Security system. At some point, they upgraded that to EVerify, or they changed it to EVerify, and the family member that does that kept using the old system, which is a system that cross-references identity. Yes, and we'll get it to you. So, you'll get this. You'll have it.
Use that word. Think back to that time. She's walking around and she's missing. She had already killed her possibly. What's going through your mind right now about that?
I don't know how I don't know that I could have. I don't know that I saw any difference. I don't think I saw any difference. I wish I had seen a difference, but I didn't. Nobody saw a difference. This guy stayed around for 35 days after he did this. Nobody noticed anything different.
How many employees do you have here?
There's about 10 full and part-time employees.
Okay. You had an interpreter in court today. Does he speak any sort of passable English?
Yeah, he speaks some passable English.
And how much did you communicate with him on a day-to-day basis here on the phone?
His job was basically the same every day. So I'd say hello, he'd do his job, and then he'd go home.
Are other family members employed here?
Yes.
Other of his family members?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Not,
his.
no, I thought you meant my family members. Yeah, no.
I was curious about the people who were in court today.
I wasn't there. I'm sorry. I don't know who was with him.
10 employees.
There's about 10.
Are there any other non-U.S. citizens among those 10?
I don't think I can comment to that. Everyone that works for us is a member of our community. People work for us, and they work for us for a very long time. Some of our employees have worked for us for 20 or 25 years. We have a very low turnover. People like Brooklyn. People like working with cattle. One of the guys that works for us, son was the homecoming king. Another guy's daughter was a valedictorian. These are upstanding community members.
Have you guys seen any impact to your business since this news has come out? Like, has there been any kind of contracts that have been canceled or customers that have turned away?
I think it's too early to tell.
Craig, can we ask you, the president last night at a rally mentioned this case, and I know you said this is not the time to talk about immigration, but he talked about it. I just wonder, I know you ran for agriculture secretary. Can you just respond to what you may have heard the president say last night about this issue and what should be done about it? And if you respond, if you wouldn't mind coming to the microphone.
Normally I wouldn't respond to that, but it is a matter of record. During my campaign, I talked about the need for a comprehensive, traceable worker program for this country. And that an immigration law that needs to identify the people that are here, identify where they live, what the work is, and these people have to live within the laws of the land. That is the kind of immigration system we need, not only for agriculture, but for many other industries within the state.
Was it fair of the president or not to politicize what happened here?
I'm not going to comment on that. Whatever my comment is he's the President of the United States. And I respect the President of the United States regardless of the party, and I won't say any more than that.
One last question.
Yes.
Have you received any threats of sorts you've been doing that?
We have received, and I haven't checked the voicemail since about 10 o'clock this morning. But at that point in time, there were nearly 100 threatening messages. There were death threats, people threatening to burn down our buildings, somebody threatened to kill my dog. This is a really scary situation. And the unfortunate thing is, people are paying attention to me, and we're forgetting about the heartbroken family in Brooklyn and the heartbroken community. And we're forgetting that the DCI has named a suspect and charged that individual. Thank you very much.